Hey, Hadil, this is Dr. Lennon. I'm sorry that I called you Tiffany by accident there. That was the next person right before that. Okay, here's why your papers are not working. Because you are still doing patch writing, okay? If we recall from the lessons that we had about, here we go, what is patch writing? Copying from a source text and then deleting some words, altering grammatical structures, or plugging them in a one-for-one synonym substitutes. This is a recurring theme with you. I'm delighted that you got your 10 and 11 combined paper in very early, but I don't want to grade it right now because it's 57%. 57% of right now. Turn it in match. Let me show you my view of the world here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 54%. The other one is 47%. So here we go. Like, let's take a look. Tuck it in, right? And let me show you precisely what I am talking about. All right. Here's how you are constructing your statements now, but here's how you should do them instead. So, hang on. I'm turning on my, I gotta move my little talking guy here. Yeah. Here we go. Whoops. Let's move me again. I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay. See, 54% of this paper is from other sources. All right. Look at this. You have, in answering these questions, you have basically, you said, from Lean Startup Method, ND, the Lean Startup methodology is a way to use a feedback loop to test the business model. It aims to increase entrepreneurs' chances of building a business model that customers will need to pay for goods. Lean methodology can be made through these tests: build, measure, and learn. No, that is not how to do it. You have just copied and pasted something directly from that article. Yes, I know that. You should have put it in quotations, or better, summarized it, put it in your own words. You keep doing this throughout. You say, Reese, ND, as an entrepreneur, you had several business ventures failed and realized that putting cycles into creative file, I mean, these are just like copies and pastes. You're not, you're just like stringing together sentences. All right, where else we got here? Okay, Magnani 203 explained that by releasing MVP, most startups can validate their business ideas and gather valuable data on what features and functionality are most important to their target market. No, you should have put that in your own words. You should have said Magnani is minimal viable, stands for minimal viable product. What they believe is that what's most important is to figure out what are the features and functionalities that are of use to the customer before spending a lot of time trying to add more features and things to it. That shows me that you actually understand this material. What this shows me right now is you're very good at cutting and pasting. That's not what I want. Look at this one. This is the same thing. Minimal. You see, I asked, what is an MVP, and explain the importance of creating one in the early stages of a startup. You didn't say this to me. You just said, oh, well, this is their definition, their definition. Okay. And then here are some stories. Okay, well, here are some examples you gave. But you didn't explain why, to me, creating a minimal viable product was actually valuable to Amazon or Dropbox or Foursquare or all these ones. In the case of Amazon, I'm familiar with them. Creating a minimal viable product for them was let's just sell books, period. Because when Amazon launched, there were other malls, online malls, shopping malls. They were a terrible failure because customers weren't conditioned to buying things online. They didn't trust it. Whereas Amazon, being just books, a book is a book is a book. People didn't have to touch and feel it and things like you did with other items. They were able to build up a business where people had confidence. They created the rating system on their site. If you had said things like that, you're answering my questions. All right? It says, okay, explore the Lean Startup process. Explain what the Lean Startup methodology is and how it can be applied to startups. Discuss the benefits of using a Lean Startup. Okay, here we go. Discuss the benefits. Provide examples of sex one. Okay, so once again, you just copy paste definitions here, copy paste definitions here. Okay, there are illustrations for pros and cons of lean startup. For instance, it allows you to evade potential losses before people can fully commit to a certain product idea. On the contrary, this can get other limitations. Moreover, relying too much on feedback can result in losing sight of initial vision. Lean startup allows organization. See now, you're on the right track, but again, you just copied and pasted this. Instead, you should have given me some examples. I mean, not just verbatim spit this back up. I mean, it's almost like you're chewing this and regurgitating it. That's not what we're looking for. It doesn't show me that you've actually can interpret and apply this material. I mean, you're obviously a smart student. You're obviously getting this. I just don't think anyone has actually told you this is how you're supposed to be doing it. The other thing, too, is these are all wrong on your APA 7th. I'm sorry, but, Kang, you, Reston, Fatbit, they're not even in alphabetical order. You're not using the website accessed on such and such a time. So, I mean, what does that tell me? Do you want me to, dock you tons of points because you're not doing the citations properly? I don't want to do that. You need to take the time to just read the APA 7th citation how-to that I put on D2L and then do it. It's as simple as that. All right, I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing you kind of a ton of bricks, but I'm telling you this is why I'm not going to give you good grades on these papers, because you don't deserve them. You need to do what I am asking you to do. Please do not do patch writing. If you're still unclear about this, and in fact, please, I want you to call me. I want you to get in touch, email me. I want to have a little Zoom session with you, but I want to let you know what is going on and why, too bad. My apologies for calling you Tiffany accidentally. Having said that, I'm glad it flagged your attention because honestly, when I saw the 54% on this first submission and, let me show you the other, it's 47%. Where the heck is it now? For the one on the assignment where I accidentally called you Tiffany in the feedback. It's just, I could go through it the exact same way. I mean, it's just like you're just regurgitating stuff, not actually interpreting. Okay, so let's get this squared away. You email me. Let's set a time. Let's do a 5-10 Zoom minute. I'll let you resubmit these things after you modify them, and then you'll become a better writer. We'll both be happier, and you'll have a solid A in the class. All right, thanks.